What's up, everybody? Welcome to Table Stories Zero.Blue.Orion. Welcome. And I did not put people in the right spot. What is going on? How did that happen?
I can play Wyatt. It's fine.
No.
Yeah, I
oh
don't
my
have a
God.
cigarette though.
What have I done?
So much shorter.
What have I done?
This is more appropriate.
Oh, what have I done? I've ruined everything.
I am the only one. Haha.
We need to turn our cams off.
What?
So professional.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Everybody except Myth, turn your camera off.
Remember when you made us do this for some reason? What was that? What show was that? Where we had to play each other's characters.
Oh God, I can't remember. What did I do that on? PB, can you turn yours off, please?
Yep.
This is my time.
Okay. Let's see. Brad? No, that's not right. You go off.
And stay off.
Let's see.
It just really wants me to play
I think it's me.
Colo.
I don't
Hello,
think so.
it's me,
No.
Colo.
Should be Colo. I think it's Colo.
So rude.
Colo, can you turn yours on? Yay! Okay, now I think PB. Okay, and Fist. Fist?
Mine is on.
What?
Don't think so.
Oh no.
Mine is.
Let me see here. It says that it's on.
Oh, here we go.
we
This
may-
is it.
We may have a
Boy.
problem.
Oh no.
This is sustaining.
There we go.
What has
Brad can live
happened?
another
Now
10
everything's
years
broken.
longer.
Everything is so weird.
All right.
Wait, did it freak it out again?
It did. I'm gonna fix it.
How is that
Oh,
possible?
no.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. Something
Unplayable.
broke.
Work,
something broke.
Stephen. Professional.
My brain is all discombobulated today, so that could be a good thing for you guys. It could be a bad thing. I'm not sure.
Oh, God.
So the dice will DM us today.
Yeah.
There are two Brads.
There are two
Oh, no.
Brads. Mother
The
of
very
God.
worst outcome of anything ever.
It's
Two Brads. You know I have a twin, right? In real life.
yeah. That would be.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look anything like me though, so no one
I
believes
also have
me.
a twin that doesn't look like me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Are you serious or are you just...
I am serious.
Shut up, everyone. I'm Spartacus!
I am also. No, I do.
How's everybody
We'll share
doing
pictures
today?
later on.
Fraternal twins, right?
Yep.
Not identical.
Yep.
Did everybody have a nice week? Is everybody doing well?
Yes.
Yes.
So great.
So great.
I sounded like the impression that you do of me then for the first time ever.
For the first
Only
time
helped.
ever. Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Only helped
Thanks.
Wink.
It's fine. It's fine.
Been slowly improving your English accent offline, telling you how to do.
Yeah. Brad's giving me advice, which is always great. That's
Say
super
what's
helpful.
the fruit? What's the fruit that we learned?
What's the fruit that we learned?
It's a yellow fruit and it's long. Your favorite fruit?
Banana.
Banana. Yeah, because he said banana.
Yeah, banana.
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 There you go.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Now that we've gotten our technical snafus out of the way, my technical snafus, apologies. We were having just an amazing conversation. No, I'm not.
People
I'm not.
on the MP3 must be just so weirded out every time that happens. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
You know, like it's just so weird. Yep, turn your camera off and then turn that on. And then, he's turned into him.
Oh, you're in a different spot. Oh no.
It's the best part of their.
Banana.
It's the best part of their podcast. Honestly, that's what they look forward to every week.
Yeah, because I get to turn it off and listen to the Ready to Roll podcast, which you can get by supporting us on Patreon, right?
You did that well, Brad. That was actually
Yeah,
good.
that was actually really
Yeah.
good.
That was well done.
I'm getting this because I'm full-time Twitch streamer now. I'm starting to figure out how to make sure everything is monetized.
You're learning
Properly
that
monetize
You
everything,
got it.
even
beginning to
friendships.
Yeah.
quickly. Plug your GPU.
God.
When people try to call me on Discord now, it's like it comes up and charges you like those old phones used to.
You accept the charges? No.
Yeah, the first charge.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Believe it or not, this show is all about us playing anime as fuck Lancer mecha people. And we have a lot
I've
of fun
completely
here.
forgotten how to use my mech.
Should be fine.
I'm scared to get back in it.
I have no idea how mine works or
Should
how
be
combat
fine.
works.
Oh
Should be
god,
fine.
it's been even longer for you as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I'm scared.
Should be fine. You guys definitely shouldn't be like doing drills or anything offline or, totally prepping really well to stay alive. Nah.
We haven't figured out how to
We have time
monetize that
for
yet.
that. Let's play offline sessions.
Hello? You're all Twitch streamers?
Yeah.
You have
Everyone
time to
has
do
got
whatever the
nothing
fuck
but
you
time.
want. Hello?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's what that means.
Yes. Everybody knows Twitch
Yeah,
streamers
that
don't
exactly.
don't actually work. Come on.
That's true. We just play video games.
Yes.
Come
All
on.
day.
Just.
Some of
Video
us
games.
are so
That's it.
lazy that we even have tea a swivel away.
Wow, I knew you were gonna fucking pull that in. I knew it. Well done.
Fish, would you like a cup of tea?
I would. I'm actually going to make myself another. Would you like one?
Yes, I would love some.
I would love one. Show us how you do this. Yeah. God damn.
Scoot and smile.
I need to add more water to my Keurig.
Yeah.
It's so convenient.
All there. This is
Fucking love it.
Look at that.
Anyone
I
take cream?
with the mini fridge and everything. Oh,
Does anybody take cream in their tea?
I'm okay actually. What kind of tea are you making?
I'm making green tea.
No. You put
Green tea
milk in
with
your green
cream?
tea.
I'm a
American.
weird person.
You're an American trying to make tea. That's what it is. What you're doing.
This is what you add in tea.
You
right?
do these, right?
You have-
This is it.
With this entire process, you have now created an entire subreddit. There's an entire subreddit of English people angry at you now.
That isn't how you drink this.
r/American tea.
I want a Venn diagram that's like the circle that says streamer in it, and then a circle that says stoner, and in the middle is like fridge and tea making coffee maker within arm's length.
Yeah.
You know, like they. Why is this
I've had to stand
the
up.
case?
You had to stand up. You got to mod that chair.
No, well, no standing up.
That's ruined.
There's like a
I had
little
to stand
spring
up.
in it. It just
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. Why don't we go around the room? Let's do some introductions before we waste more time. We might as well try and have a semblance of a show somewhere here. Brad, why don't you start us off?
Hello there, it's me, Brad Wildtire. Today I'm playing Wyatt Slate, also known. I haven't spoken much today. Mondays have been my day off. That's fast becoming my days off. So I get to this and I'm like, people and words. My name Wyatt Boomslang. We're green and go fast. My brother's an asshole. Those are my words.
Some of them actually were words, so congratulations on that. There was a solid
Yeah,
40% wordage there. That was good. That was good.
It's better than when I actually try.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Thank you, Brad. Fist.
Hello, I'm Fist of the Walrus, also the laziest member of Zero.Blue.Orion. I play Stu Flanagan, and he is a famous actor, so famous that he takes trips to Mars in his leisure time, so this is not a big deal to him at all. This is just a day in the life of Flanagan. It's totally something that Flanagan does all the time. And he will not...
I'm very
he's not-
curious how many videos Stu has made regarding his A Day in the Life of Flanagan.
Oh God,
Does
so
he have
many.
Does he have an OmniTube series of
OmniTube.
He does now.
He does.
He does now because he is going to Mars. This is going to blow his career up.
He's got an OmniTube. It's just there's like 12 subscribers But
Everybody
there's
add me on
forward.
Spacegram. I'm going to be taking pictures of expensive things and posing next to them so I can look really cool.
I've been watching A Toast of London, by the way. And it is ridiculous. It's absolute ridiculous.
Bloody Ray Purchase. Have you met Ray Purchase yet?
Yeah.
Or is that just going to have your head? All right. Okay. Well, never mind then.
It's Stephen
Don't worry.
Toast.
Yeah.
I've watched
all right.
the first episode of that, and it was really good. I need to watch more.
Excellent. Thank you, Fist. Colo?
Hi, I'm Golo. And I drink tea properly. It doesn't have cream in it, and you also
have no
don't
idea
put it
how
in
it
the
is.
microwave. Just throwing that one out there. Americans don't microwave it either. Yeah. Things happened last stream, and there was quite a cliffhanger. Like, what are we gonna do? Maybe I can roll today. Maybe it will be successful. I had one game, like the last game was fine, but then the one before that, all of my rolls just failed. So I'm kind of hoping that I actually might get to stay with the team this time. I don't know.
Depends. Are you going to piss everybody off today?
Oh, well, yeah, probably. I mean, that's true. Yeah. Likely.
I feel like there's a constant contest that's happening between Wyatt and Elisa. Who can piss off the most members of the group simultaneously? And it's an ever evolving contest.
It's
that's
an eternal
happening.
balance.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to piss them off, though. I don't know what your character's doing. Mine isn't trying to piss people off.
No.
He's just antisocial, kind of, and just does things his own weird way.
Yeah, same. At least it's not trying. She's not trying to make any enemies at all.
Yeah.
She's got there's method to the madness, guys. There's method to the madness.
I don't know if I can say there's method to Wyatt's madness, but he is what he is.
Passive aggressive versus active aggressive.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Which one is which? I'm actually curious. Which do you think is which? Wyatt is active aggressive, or Elisa?
No, Wyatt's passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, very passive aggressive.
Okay.
And Elisa is active aggressive. Yeah.
Perhaps. We'll see. Thank you, Colo. Myth?
Hi, I'm Mythomatic. I'm playing Luca Ludimir. I am an American who is so American that I put ice in my tea as well as lemonade. What else do? You put cream in it? I don't know.
You put lemonade in your tea.
Little cream.
Yeah, and ice.
Why would you put lemonade in a cup of tea?
Because
Get him off
That's an
Then
honor.
this
it's
show
iced tea.
now.
That's
Get
an
him out.
honor.
I won't.
It's delicious.
Because
I
it's,
won't share a screen with him.
I don't know how to make tea.
Yeah,
I
you
just
don't
have
even give a
coffee
shit.
instead.
I
Anyway,
don't drink tea either.
good to see you all and happy to be here. Can't wait to see what's in store today. I'll probably die from dice. And that's it. So yeah, excited.
Thank
That'd
you
be
very
great.
much.
Yeah. Thank you.
PB?
Hello, I'm Pumpkinberry, and I'm playing Geist / Effie, who is totally fed up with both Wyatt and Elisa's hating each other. So that's where we ended with her last week.
Oh, no, we
Pretty
didn't.
nervous about today.
We didn't end there.
With her, we did, yeah. Oh, okay.
Ended with
You're
the
remember.
Megazord.
You're misremembering.
Am I?
Yeah.
The last thing I remember is Elisa coming in, finding a thing, and then wanting to like hack Wyatt's thing to spy on him.
Well, we'll remind you at the beginning of the
Okay.
episode
Oh,
here today,
cool.
PB. We'll remind you.
Jeez.
Oh
We'll
my
remind
goodness.
you. You forgot a
boy.
very key piece of information. Hi, everybody. I'm Wax Steven, and I will be your GM of Doom today. I'll be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure. And, oh, man. A lot of stuff's happening. In this campaign.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
There you
that's
go.
right. The memory that wasn't my memory. Got it.
There
yeah,
it is.
I remember.
That's the one.
There it is.
That's why you didn't remember it.
That's why. Yeah.
Because it wasn't yours.
Mm-hmm.
Method acting. She would be
Hi,
proud.
I'm Stephen Toast. Yes, and we're going to be playing some Lancer for you today. Hope everybody is ready to do some Zero.Blue.Orioning. I don't.
Nice word.
This is going to be. There's a lot of stuff that's going on here. A whole lot of stuff. Let's hop into the anime intro and let's get started.
Yes.
Let's do this. I'm
Oh,
ready.
wait. Before we do that, ZBO is now available anywhere podcasts are available, including Apple. Please go subscribe.
Anywhere.
Please. It's on Spotify. It's everywhere. But go grab it on iTunes or wherever. Please. Thank you. That's it. All right. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, PB. Do we have a link?
Yeah, we
can
should.
Spam?
You couldn't just go to tablestory.tv/ZBO, actually.
There you go.
Nobody's going to spam that in there. I'll just drop it in.
Show us the tea, though.
How is it?
Show tea.
All right, what's the next step
hell
in
is
this
that?
process?
Delicious.
Looks like a
I don't
tea bag
actually put
floating in
cream
there.
in this. I have coffee. That's why I have the creamer.
Good save.
There's a
You
tea bag
freak.
floating in there.
Is that a
right?
tea bag? Yeah. Is that a tea bag, bitch?
Yes, it is.
Wait, you don't drink it with the tea? I have no idea.
He's saying he
I
has.
still have no idea.
He
how to
also
make tea.
he also makes coffee, and when he makes coffee, that's what the cream is for. But currently, he's made a tea with no cream in it, just the tea bag. He
Only
leaves
because
the tea
we
bag in.
bullied him. Maybe he
someone-
would have put cream in if he was alone, but we
If it
bully him
was
pretty
Didn't
hard.
bully him.
This tea, I would put cream.
Yeah, same.
That's-
I'm right there with you. It's
That's fine.
sure.
I have it
Green
just
tea.
in case.
I don't think cream is milk, by the way, Colo. They say cream, and it's not the same thing that we think cream is.
What do you think cream is?
What is it then if it's not cream?
It's not milk, right? What is milk to you people? You freaks, you heretics.
What?
It's milk.
Excuse me?
Milk is
But
milk,
then-
but cream is like
But why would you put cream in a cup
Other
of coffee?
milk.
No, because you're thinking whipped cream, right?
No, I'm thinking like pouring cream, like
Pouring cream.
thick sweet milk.
Is that what you're putting in there?
thank you.
That's what.
that what it
that's,
is?
Yes.
That's what that
That's-
is. Yeah.
They
that's
put
what-
that
Right,
in
no,
their
yeah, you
coffee.
guys are fucked, dude. You
Isn't
know,
it?
fucking sick.
Right? It's disgusting.
Do you guys not put mayonnaise in your tea?
That's basically what you're
Guess
saying.
what?
No,
Brad,
that
you have
belongs
to-
on pizza.
That's
No,
just,
no, they're
And
wrong.
here's
They're wrong.
the intro.
They are wrong.
Have you?
The year is 5016U. After many failures, humanity has reached new heights. Union is responsible for all of it. It is the tyrant, the watcher, and the guiding hand. The third committee watches over humanity, but is stretched thin. Threats loom from the Aun ascendancy, overreaching corporal states, remnants of the second committee, and other unknown dangers. Union scrambles to cope with the vast size of the hegemony and these threats by relying on unorthodox means.
Serve coffee and tea maker.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome
Still
back.
discussing the tea.
I need a step-by-step tutorial on how to make tea. Seriously,
Welcome
chat.
back.
My DMs are open. Oh, sorry.
Not in the
Welcome back.
microwave.
There's like
Not in the
10,000 videos on YouTube.
I didn't
that do
think
that.
making tea would upset it so much.
They don't have
It's
kettles
such an
either,
upset.
Colo. They don't
I
have
do.
kettles.
I know.
They don't. It's,
I
it's
have
the
kettle.
weirdest thing.
When I went to TwitchCon last year, I stayed in a room that had like a little mini kitchen type thing in it, so I could like make my breakfast and stuff. It was great. And I got there and I was like, "How do I make a cup of tea?" And I said to them, "Is there a kettle somewhere that I can't find?" And they were like, "Oh, you can just warm it up in the microwave." I was like, "What?"
They're dark-sided. Get me out of here. They're going to book me a flight home now.
I was
I
both
went to a
confused and offended.
I went to a friend's for I think it was PAX East, yeah, and he just boiled it on he also offered microwave or we can boil it on the stove with a pot. And I as soon as I got
Boil it
home
on
I
the stove.
fucking bought him a kettle and sent it there. I was like, that's how you make your fucking tea.
Weirdest,
An electric
popcorn.
kettle. Fucking
weirdest thing. Americans, man.
It was very bizarre. It was very offensive.
On the
I know.
last
Whatever gets it-
episode
whatever gets it
of
done.
Zero
Sorry.
Blue
Sorry,
Orion,
Whack.
Wait, I have one more question, please, Wag. How do you eat like a cup noodle or whatever? How do you put water in that?
They probably don't know what a pot noodle is.
Yeah,
I mean,
happening.
I
They
haven't,
definitely have those.
You've got cup of
eaten,
noodles,
I
for
haven't
sure.
eaten one since college. But
How
yeah,
did you cook it?
You put it in the cup.
What in the
And-
cup?
You'd
The
pour
water.
the boiled water into the cup.
How do you get boiled water?
Microwave, silly.
Either a kettle or a friggin' pot of water that you boil.
And what
A
the
lot
fuck
of
is-
people, I know what
Keurig,
Brad's alluding
dummy.
to, though.
A
A lot of
Keurig.
people
Get
put
your
the water
Keurig
in and
out.
then stick the
Use
whole
a
thing in the
Keurig.
microwave.
No way, dude. No one's doing that.
I actually
You
used to
heat
use
the,
my
you
Keurig
heat
to
the
make my
water
cup
and then you
noodle.
pour it in.
Yeah, you do use a Keurig. Look at him.
You
Go
can
fit.
use your Keurig to make cup noodle because it's just boiling water going straight into the cup.
I've made
Yeah, and
oatmeal
bits
out of
old
Keurig
coffee and
before.
tea.
It's so convenient.
On the
You totally
last
work for
episode-
Keurig, dude.
Wax, give it up, guys.
On the last episode of ZBO.
We have to disclose something. We have to
Hashtag
disclose a paid product placement here, Fist. I didn't realize.
I just happen to really like Keurigs.
Somebody clip it and send it to Keurig. Sponsor this man.
Sponsor this man.
I think we've lost Wax. Sorry, Wax.
Oh, God.
Best intro ever. Let's
This is the
be
best
real.
one.
Perfect.
Best one.
That's what happened last time.
You wait till he introduces a space kettle in the show. It's going to be war. We're all jumping our lancers.
Wacky XE has stopped.
Stop responding.
On the last episode of Zero.Blue.Orion, the group had met back up with Elisa, and they had some pretty heated conversations. There were a lot of accusations being thrown around, mainly by Wyatt and some of the others who did not really trust Elisa, who had actually gotten to this space station before them in Karakan space. Very curious event that Luca had questioned and had not received an answer to.
Thank you.
Elisa had been very mysterious throughout the entire process, yet she had wanted to meet back up with Effie and talk with Effie specifically. Luckily for the group, who was in quite a lot of trouble in Karakan space, Wyatt had used the OmniNet to phone a friend. He had essentially gotten his brother to help. Tivius Slate, a captain of the 8th Fleet of Union. Tivius had gotten into contact with the Karakan authorities and had essentially gotten the group out of the jam that they were in. But not before the group had given up pretty much all of their secrets to the Karakan officials. Finally getting out of custody, Tivius and Wyatt had a pretty in-depth conversation. Mostly Wyatt yelling and Tivius yelling, and them trying to figure out exactly what the fuck was going on. There was also mention of a picnic story that we may never know what happened. And the group finally managed to get out of their interrogation room and back onto the Epiphany. Polly managed to get Heath back on the ship and into one of the tubes, and hopefully get him sorted out, because he was in a coma the last time that Luca had saw him. Back on the Epiphany, Elisa searched for various listening devices, spying devices, and found a bunch aboard the Epiphany, including even on some of the mechs aboard the ship. Wyatt had another conversation with Tivius, just trying to get to the root of all of this, as Elisa and Effie had an up-close and personal conversation. Trying to jog Effie's memory about something, Effie started to dig deep, trying to go back into Effie Prime's memories. However, instead, Effie had a sort of past life experience in a different kind of memory. She was behind the control panel of what appeared to be a mech of at least category size 5, named the Blue Orion. Today's episode is going to be starting as you sort of come back to yourself, Effie. You're looking at Elisa. She's only an inch or two away from you. She's also sort of sharing your cockpit. What do you think you feel like?
Confused. Mostly because usually when this happens, obviously it's like an Effie Prime memory, and I think it's only happened once before so far, where I felt like I dissociated and was somebody other than Effie Prime, and so I'm a little bit concerned. Also, this mech is bigger than any mech ever. And so I'm kind of geeking out about that a little bit, and then feeling confused about geeking out about that. So I'm really into... I have no idea what I just saw.
You're saying this out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay, Ghost? Where did you go? What happened?
I don't know. I was not Effie Prime, and I saw blueprints. I honestly, I don't know what I saw.
Who were you? Who
I don't know. I don't know who I was, but I wasn't Effie Prime. My hands were different. I know what my hands look like.
Were you female?
I don't know. Was I whack? Were my hands delicate?
No, you were... You can assume that you had, like, kind of, like, big hands.
Okay. I don't know, but my hands were big. Bony knuckles. Short nails.
Okay. So you can be other people?
Well, I mean, no, I can't be other people, but I don't know where this came from. I'm assuming it's from the experiment, you know, the stuff they put into our heads, the other memories. I'm assuming it's from there, but I don't know what they put in, so I don't know who it is.
What if it's not? What if it's from Effie Prime?
It can't be. It wasn't her. It wasn't our hands.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I think so.
I mean, maybe we could do it again, and then you could go back and see who they were. I mean, if you've done it once, you can do it again, right?
I've never actually tried to go back to a specific person other than Effie Prime before. I don't know what that's gonna do.
Please roll me a flat d20, Effie.
But I guess I could try. 7.
Effie, you start to get very tired. It comes on you in like a wave. You know, like when you stayed up too late and your eyes just start lulling, like closed.
Effie?
Maybe later though. I'm really tired now.
Effie?
Yeah,
Are you gonna
What?
pass out?
No, I'm just really tired. I would like to maybe sleep, take a nap. Here's probably fine, right?
No, just lay down. Just lay down. I like try and move myself as far out of the way as possible.
yeah,
There's clearly no way, but
There's no way to really lay down in here. I'm sitting in the mech. It's fine. I can just close my eyes right here, sitting in the seat. You can just come back later.
Okay, just don't die, okay?
Why would I die? I'm just gonna take a nap. Just calm down. You're so paranoid. I like you. You're my friend, but you're a little bit paranoid about the worst case scenario happening all the time. I'm just gonna take a nap. I'll leave my comms on for you, okay? You can listen to me snooze anytime you want. Just turn them on.
Okay. Okay.
She passes out before you even finish the conversation.
Sleeping or pass out?
You're passed out.
Oh,
I immediately want to go and check and see if she's breathing.
Yeah, she's breathing.
Can I wake her up? I want to try and wake her up.
You can try. She probably just does the thing where she kind of ragdolls around a bit.
Okay, all right. But it's clear enough that she is fine. She's just sleeping. Like, doesn't. Okay, all right. She's breathing. Okay, I think that's the paranoia hat off for now. Okay, yeah. So there's this kind of like a little bit of like sort of soft pushing and seeing what she does, making sure she actually does. Yeah. Then like a sigh of relief. And then I think just stop and watch her for a second. Just like
Elisa,
really gently.
have you had any recurring memories while you've been away?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay, fair. So you just leave Effie there.
Yeah. Climb out of the mech and close the window like really quietly.
Okay.
Not very good at being gentle, but desperately trying. And,
Probably
yeah,
strap her in and then just like.
Yeah. And then climb out of the mech. Who's in the hangar? Can't remember who's still in the hangar.
I think it was just you and Effie. Stu went back to his. Went back to investigate some things going on Mars. And
Okay.
Luca was helping Polly.
Okay.
Wyatt was in the cockpit.
Okay.
You probably would have seen Tivius leave, by the way, while you were chatting with Effie.
Like off the ship, please.
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to go and sit down and look at the and look. I want to survey the mech hangar,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to pull out the little bits and pieces of the stuff that I pulled out from the surveying equipment, from the eyes and the ears, and just kind of like just pull them out and just see what I've got. Like lay them very in a very kind of like organized way, like. As she's the kind of person who would probably, when she really needs to be organized, be able to do it. Although, like, everything in her pockets is a mess. But
There's
she's gonna
only
put
like
them out,
microgravity here at the moment, so
Okay.
kind of hard to do, but
Okay.
you can probably like attach it with some like space tape.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll find somewhere to see if we can attach everything to one. Or is there
Basically
like
on a wall or something.
I don't think this is going to work for what I wanted to do. Let's go to the cockpit. Can we go to the cockpit? Let's do that instead.
Okay.
I don't think I hadn't considered micrograv. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Let's stomp to the cockpit.
Okay. Clomp, clomp, clomp. The doors close to the cockpit.
And hammer on it.
The door remains closed.
The hammering continues.
I will open the door.
Are you gonna move out of my way so I can come in?
What do you want? You gonna fly?
I just want to talk to you, that's all. But not in
Alright.
here.
Why not in here?
Because Effie wouldn't want it. She wouldn't want us to talk in here.
What are you on about?
Just in the hangar.
Yeah, alright. After you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Stomps back through to
I
the hangar.
close the door behind her.
Wyatt, this is important. Wyatt, this is important. Let me in.
I speak to her over the fucking comms or whatever.
You're gonna kill me, aren't you? I know what you're doing. Oh, Effie wants you to come and suspiciously come round here to this darkened alleyway where I can knife you. I know what you're
Listen,
doing.
do you want me to tell you what's going on or not? Because I'm not telling
Listen.
you in there.
I've seen creepy spies like you in movies, right? And they always take out the one that's on the ball. The one that's like, oh, I think it might be that one. Knife in the gut. I know what's
I'm not
going on.
being funny.
I know your game.
I'm not being funny, but if I was going to take the one out who's on the ball, it certainly wouldn't be you.
That's what a spy would say who's about to try and kill me.
Look, if you don't want answers, that's absolutely fine, but you can stop fucking complaining that I'm not trying to give them to you.
Why would Effie care where we talk?
Why don't you go and ask her?
I just fucking open up the comms. So everyone.
Effie!
Gonna wake her up. He's gonna
What do
wake
you
her
mean
up.
wake her up? Was she asleep?
He's gonna
You
wake
could
her
have
up.
told me that before. All right, hold on.
I can turn the comms back to local or just whatever. If there's I'm imagining more like there's a little fucking thing because there's a camera, right, that can see her that I'm looking at on a screen on my thing display.
You definitely
I
have a
imagine there's
view of
little-
the. You'd 100% have a view of the hangar.
I just want to be speaking to her through a little fucking tannoy. Just
Yeah.
looking down at her.
Well, you can see her
Right,
neck,
listen.
but the cockpit's closed.
Are you saying she's asleep?
She's asleep. Look, I just need to get you out of there to talk to you, okay? I can explain it.
I open the comms up again.
Effie, wake up.
Oh, for...
No response.
Oh my god.
Maybe she just left it open for me.
Yeah, or maybe you murdered her first.
Effie?
No response.
Effie?
No response.
Effie. Oh my god, Effie. Oh, run. I'm running. We're going back to her.
Luca?
Effie! Effie, wake up!
This is Luca. Luca, could you go and check Effie's neck?
Effie. Running,
Yeah,
climbing,
go.
pounding,
Quickly.
scrambling.
Quickly, I think she's in trouble.
Effie!
Alright.
Effie, pull the... Can I get into the mech? Can I get into it? What? Pull it open. Go over to her and shake her. Like, shake her.
She's just
Effie,
ragdolling.
wake up! Effie, wake up! Effie!
Just
Eff- Effie? Effie, are you breathing? Are you breathing? Is she... Are you breathing?
She's breathing.
stare at her. She is breathing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like grab her hand and I'll try and find her pulse.
It's there.
Is it like particularly fast or anything, or is it just?
No.
It's there.
Slow, like a
Why can't she
metronome.
wake up? She won't wake up. Maybe we need to feed her. Maybe we need to feed her. Maybe
What's
she needs
going
some
on?
food.
What's going on in here?
Luca, come. Wait, hold on. Are you here?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think at this point I probably would have made it in.
Do you
Yeah,
do you have
feed's
any
fine.
food?
Rushing there, yeah.
I think we need to feed her.
What's wrong? What's wrong with her?
She won't wake up. I think we need to feed her.
What happened? Why did she fall asleep? Back away. Get out of here.
Don't shout at me, okay? I'm just trying to help.
You haven't given me any answers yet. Now back away from here.
And I'm going to try to peel her out of the mech, I think. And
It's not hard. I mean, there's zero gravity, basically, or
oh, that's
microgravity.
probably
so
pretty
you-
easy.
Yeah.
And then I will.
She's just
I guess,
basically she's just
bring her
strapped
to-
in, so she's got like a seatbelt on, kind of thing.
Do we have a med bay and/or science facility part here that I can bring a rusher to?
Oh yeah,
All right, I'll do that.
yeah. That's what the ship is.
Duh. Yeah, I'll bring her to the most. I guess I'll
Are
run
you
her
on
to
here with
Polly.
us?
Hmm?
Polly's on the ship with us.
Yeah.
And I saw this happen, so I have cameras.
After the cockpit was open, sure.
Yeah.
Polly. Medical emergency.
What's going on? I'm still
Uh,
trying to
where
get
you
Reid
going,
back
Luca?
into a tube.
You're not quite sure. It seems as if Effie is she's not waking up. She was in the mech, and our friend is not really giving us any answers still, and she was hovering over here. Suspected poison.
Did she have another episode?
Suspected poison. An episode of what? Here. Where are you?
Like all of you had previously.
Unsure. She could be having it now.
Is she breathing?
Yes.
Is she awake?
No.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You need to start giving me answers. What is happening to her?
I'm just gonna look around and see what's around and see if anything has changed. As in, like, scanning for seeing if any of the cameras like would have come back, if any mechs have got closer that might have cameras in, that kind of thing. Just like scanning the room to try and see if there's any changes.
If there's any changes in the room,
Yeah, this is like, I'm not expecting you to say yes, there have been. Just this is where Elisa's mind is, like paranoia central.
okay.
Um,
Yeah, give me like a, I don't know what skills you have, but do you have anything related to perception?
investigate, research.
No, this would just be a quick reaction kind of look around thing. So just a flat D20 then.
Okay. A 2. Nothing.
Nothing.
It's really complicated. Please don't shout at me, okay? It's really complicated. There's the attack. I came to find you because I put a tracker in Effie's boot and I was worried about you, and I went to go and try and solve the puzzle, but I couldn't solve it in time, and then they came for you and then you left and I had to come and find you, and then by the time that I got here you weren't here yet. You took so long getting through
But
security.
how did you know we would be here?
I had a tracker in Effie's boot. I was worried, okay? I didn't want to leave her. I don't know any of you. I don't know what any of you have done. I don't know if she would have been safe with you. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. And then we came in on this ship and there were bugs everywhere. There was some here in this mech, and I took them all apart. Look, takes some stuff out of her pocket and just like
Just
this.
junk starts floating around.
Lying, yeah. And I took them all apart, and they were connected to the OmniNet so they could see us. So I couldn't tell you what was going on, because then they would have seen me tell you, and you were all shouting at me. And I'm just trying to help, and I'm not a spy, but I can't tell you things that are gonna get you killed. Okay? I don't want other people to die.
All right. I believe you, but I'm still a little confused about how you knew we would get here if you had a tracker that would show where we were, not where we were going, unless you knew we would get here.
No, there was time. I saw you go through the blink gate, and then I saw where you were, but there was so much time between when you actually arrived and when you finally got here on the ship. There was so much time, and I raced here, I got here, I got an invite, and I got here, and I was still here so long before you, waiting for you. I thought they had killed you. I thought you were all dead. And then you turn around and shout at me and call me a traitor after everything that I have done to come back and to find you.
All right. Well, you have to listen. We have been running for our lives since an explosion at the facility, still very confused about what has happened to us. We don't see you. Explosions happen. We fight for our lives. We run still for our lives. And then we arrive here. We meet up with you, and then you expected us to be here before you? But you expected us to be here. We had no idea where this jump gate would take us, and the blink gate, and it brought us here.
I know it did, and as soon as it got here, they disconnected you from the OmniNet.
But how did you get here first? How did you get here before we did if you had a tracker?
Because it took you so long between when you got through the jump gate. You got through the jump gate, and then there was so long, and I wasn't far away. It didn't take me long to get here. Okay, I just got on a ship, and I told them that I was Wyatt because he has a clean background, right? And he's just a pilot, and he could be trading. He could have lost his ship, and so I just thought that would work. And then they said yes, and they gave me an invite, and I did it so quickly because I was so worried. But they disconnected you as soon as you came through the jump gate. So the time between when you came through the jump gate and when you got into the station, all of that time, that long time, was all of the time it took me to get here, and I made it before you.
All right. Well, what is going on with Effie then?
She had a memory. I think it was a memory of not her. Not Effie Prime. It was something else.
Excuse me. Get out of the way.
Yes, here. Here she is. Where do you want her?
Okay. Hello? Effie? Can you hear me, Effie? Effie? Oh, she's out of it. It looks like she's asleep. Just very, very deeply.
Is she gonna die?
No. This is the same thing that happened to all of you. Do you remember when you had your memories? All of you passed out for about a day.
Oh.
You passed out right into your food.
Right.
She should be okay. She just needs some rest. What had happened?
She had a memory.
Did she say anything?
She doesn't know who it was.
Doesn't know who what was.
The memory, she doesn't know who it was.
She was someone else?
She was somebody else.
Okay. How about you? Is everyone else okay?
Is this going to happen to us all the time from here on out forever?
I don't know.
Why? Why do we have memories of others?
It was part of the experiment. It's the reason why you're able to pilot Lancers without any training.
So it's a side effect to what it is we do here now? Maybe forever?
You are one of the first test groups.
She'll be okay.
From what we can tell, yes.
He backs up and he rips open another protein slab and squeezes a nut sauce into his mouth. But still very focused on what's happening in front of him.
Okay, well, I think she'll be all right if we leave her strapped into the mech.
I'm not leaving her.
I don't think you can fit inside the cockpit.
I'm not leaving her.
Okay. It's not going to be comfortable.
I don't care.
Elisa, we can keep an eye on her.
I'm not leaving her.
Okay. If she starts breathing heavy or anything, let me know.
Okay, I will. Luca.
Better yet, if you want to keep an eye on her, let's take her out of there and let's bring her to the sick bay.
Where's that? She can't go out of the mech hangar there. They can... Luca. I haven't checked anywhere else. Only the mech hangar. I haven't checked anywhere else. I can't...
What do you mean checked?
Luca, I don't know where they can see.
What do you mean? Oh. Oh, okay. All right, well, maybe we can use the scanners to see if there's anything else on the ship. I could probably rig something up. If you want to help me, Elisa. Maybe Luca can watch Effie for now?
I will watch Effie.
I just need a few minutes to finish up with Heath, and then I'll be good to turn the ship scanners and see if we can find anything else.
You won't leave her, right, Myth? Luca?
Ned, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, I'll come with you.
All right, so Polly's gonna head back to like Heath, and she's got to like set up the groin tube.
It's the only way.
Yeah, gotta set up the groin tube, and get him back into his pod, basically. Stu. So you've maybe found like a small area of the ship. There's sort of like the equivalent of bunk beds, right? The sort of like tour bus bunk beds set up. Is that where you are right now, or where do you think you are on the ship?
I would probably be in and around that area, just kind of secluded, doing my own little research project on Mars and everything there is to do about Mars.
Okay.
I just want to absorb every little bit of knowledge that I want to make people believe that I've been going to Mars my entire life. I know everything there is to know about this place.
Okay. It hasn't been too long, but you would have heard the comms chatter that's been going on.
I think when Flanagan hears that, and he hears that Luca's going to take care of it, he is concerned, and he does care about his friends, but...
This is Mars, come on!
This is the big shot, baby! They got it handled. I'm just, this is the only thing that Flanagan is focused on. He's just obsessed with the fact that he's going to Mars.
Okay. So, you're trying to look up just random facts on Mars? Or are you trying to like look up Mars trivia and stuff? What's the deal?
He's basically on the equivalent of like Twitter for Mars. Like he wants to know what's going on with the people, any famous event, people doing events or anything like that. He wants to know what the latest fashion is. He wants to know.
Put these in order for me. Put these in order of importance for Stu for me, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna give you a list of stuff here. We got fashion. We got fashion. Okay.
Fashion is one.
We got pop
Famous.
culture.
Mm-hmm.
We got recent movies.
Mm-hmm.
We got production companies. Just like, I guess, whatever the Mars production company studio setup is.
Right.
And movers and shakers.
Gotcha.
Put these in order of importance for me.
Fashion, movers and shakers, producers, famous people. I forgot, what was the other one?
Production studios?
Production studios is second, I believe, on that list. It'd help if I write this out, to be honest. Because that's a lot to think of. Fashion.
Important question that has been put to any character in any game in the history of tabletop. Yeah. Take your time.
Making my list right now. Movers and shakers, production, fashion, famous people, and current movies. Current movies would be on the bottom.
Okay.
Movers and shakers. Actually, let's give you the full list here. Fashion would be on the top of his list. Production would be second. Third would be movers and shakers. Fourth would be famous people. And fifth would be recent movies.
Okay. Okay. So, what I'd like for you to do is, I'd like a roll for each of these.
Okay.
And let's see, do you have anything that might help you with this?
Let me check and see what Stu's got. I do have blissful ignorance.
You also have word on the street, man.
Oh, I do have word on the street. So I think that cancels each other. Word on the streets is Margaret Starstruck is really hitting it off this year. Also, blissful ignorance. Who's she?
You can roll word on the street.
All right. Excellent.
Okay, so give me. There should be four more rolls here of word on the street.
All right. Come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Nope. Hey, not too bad.
Okay. So, fashion. The latest Mars fashion, I think you've been sort of centered around some celebrities, from the last time that you did any research on Mars. Who do you think these celebrities were?
Although he hates him, Blanson is number one. Mm-hmm. He absolutely hates. He will copy Blanson's style, but then change it just a little bit. to make it seem like Blanson's copying him, but really it's Flanagan copying Blanson. I guess there would be a number of other like generic action movie stars or just like big AAA movie stars that he copies after he copies hairstyle. He got a spandex pants. That's original Flanagan. That's his flair. But just like the pins to the decorations and everything, that's also somebody else's.
So
gig.
I think you look up just out of curiosity, like where spandex is at right now on the current trends, and you find something that shocks you to your very core. Flared spandex. It's like bell-bottom spandex.
It's a whole new kind of spandex. This is the sort of stuff that I'm missing out on because I'm not on Mars. I would like to modify my spandex pants.
It's like sewing needle thimble.
I want to take my best crack at modifying my spandex pants to match what I'm seeing.
Oh God. Before we do that, we're gonna say that's another project, okay? That's on the list because you don't have a ton of time. All right. So next up, production companies. Okay. I'm taking notes on this. I'm very serious about this shit.
I've also made a list of notes here just to keep track.
Okay. There's a few production studios that are kind of on top of things right now. It looks like they've got some blockbusters that have just come out. Let's see. I kind of want to see if there's a name generator for these just to see how hilarious it would be. There is what would you say that Stu has a genre that he prefers?
Stu loves action films. He's very big into the action films. He wants to be an action TV or action hero star.
Okay. There is a production studio called Burning Winds that was created by Bernie Winds, and his production studio has just come out with a post-apocalyptic movie called The Cleansing.
Sounds exactly like something Burning Winds would make.
Yes. And they are, they've got the #1 box office movie at the moment, The Cleansing.
All right.
That's the one that's piquing your interest. Okay. Burning Winds.
I bet the guy doesn't even do his own stunts. I could do those stunts.
Okay. And then next up, we got Movers and Shakers. Okay. So, it seems like the A-list crowd right now happens to be it looks like Blanson is on the lists. Blanson is on.
Blanson.
You're just seeing him everywhere. There's all these like red carpet events, and he's there with your wife. She's wearing like all these provocative dresses, and he's got her in these cheese ball poses for the camera. Yeah, it's horrific. And you know, there's a few where you can see him like pushing her out of the frame to get the shots.
Oh, this is my good side.
Let's see. It looks like there is there's a few other actors. Some of the other big action stars right now are Fabian Pitchler. I'll post these in there. This is the good shit. We have to
Oh yeah.
Fabian Pichler. Ben Mock. And Teresa Abel. Somebody you've met before. Maybe they thought you were trying to get an autograph or something. They didn't really recognize you, but you kind of played it off like they had recognized you. Sophia Glazer.
Oh, that's the worst. The worst when they do that to you. One time somebody gave me their empty drink. They said they wanted a refill. I wasn't even wearing the uniform for the staff.
But those are like the big name A-list celebrities right now that are making waves in the action movie industry. All right. Next up. Famous people. Okay. So, just I guess the famous people are probably like I think they're like regular celebrities, not necessarily people that are involved directly in the action movie business. These are probably people that are like artists or comedians, those kinds of things. Yeah, I think that the really the only thing you can really find on them, maybe you just don't really care about them as much. I don't know. But you, I think you find some press on some like D-list comic by the name of Max Wagner. He's got these like really edgy jokes about the healthcare system. You think those could be some good openers for you, potentially?
Yeah.
For some conversations?
It'll be perfect.
The union healthcare system?
What's up with that? Just that. There's no more.
And then as far as the recent movies go, yeah, The Cleansing is a big one. Some other action movies you see, The Revelation, Nature's Judgment. Man's Greed. And the Omega Event.
All of these could have been played better if I was the lead. All of them.
And that's the way you're spending your time while there's like this catastrophe happening in the background. You hear people like running around the ship and like there's people freaking out on the comms. You're just like looking up on OmniTube where the different trends and whatnot.
This is time well spent. This is important.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And yeah, I'll have you make the roll on the spandex alterations now.
Excellent.
This will be. Oh, you've got a show off skill. I think we'll roll that.
All right, let's see if I can modify my pants.
13. Okay. Yeah, I think you do a pretty okay job at it. You're a good hand with the old needle and thread.
I'd like to think that upon, it's one of those things where if you look too close, it's like, but if you look far enough away, it looks fine. It looks perfectly good.
Call those a Monet.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the way Stu is spending his time.
God, my team doesn't know what a blessing it is for me to be on their side.
I feel like there's just like, we get this camera view and you know how like, like the image of like a teenage girl like on her stomach looking on a laptop with her legs up behind her. I feel like that's the Stu position.
Oh God.
He's just like on a data pad, and he's just like, okay. So, while the catastrophe is going on in the background, that's what Stu's up to. Wyatt.
Yes. It's I.
You you heard some of the commotion on the comms. Are you just kind of watching everything? What are you doing?
I think so. As long as I assume I have access to cameras that are all over the place. So
yeah, there's various cameras over around the ship.
Yeah. Then I'm just observing for now.
All right, fair enough. You'd probably after a little while, you'd probably get a communication coming in
from.
It looks like it's
ship?
Yeah, it looks like it's coming. It's coming from Tivius's shuttle.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the USB Epiphany. Yeah, Wyatt. Yeah. Get ready to follow us out. We're gonna head back to my detachment. All right. Quicker the better. Do you have any medics on your ship? Yeah. Why, you got a boo-boo? I don't know exactly what's going on, to be honest, but one of ours is sick. All right, something's up. All right, well, we can have him have a look. Yeah.
Is the plan, Whack? I can't remember what the exact plan was. Was the plan to board his ship and then we just go on like our shuttle is going onto his ship?
Yeah, he was basically going to escort you back to the detachment and onto the ship.
Yeah, we're not following them in our own ship all the way to Mars. We're going onto theirs. And yeah. Okay.
All right.
And we're not on there already.
Oh no, you guys have been in the dock. Basically, been waiting for Tivius to get off the ship, get back onto his ship, get it all powered up and ready for launch.
And he's gonna launch. We're gonna launch, and then we're gonna dock on.
Yeah,
this.
you basically just follow him.
Yeah. But I'm docking in his ship. Like he's ferry.
There's a shuttle. Yeah, there's a shuttle that's gonna be going to his detachment.
No, I mean the USB Epiphany is gonna go into his ship, his much bigger thing. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll wait till we're on yours. It doesn't look like anyone's, dead. I don't think she's dead. There's not enough panic for dead. Fair. Yeah, alright. I'll speak to you when we get there. I'll just stand by. Fair enough. Follow along. Match our course and speed. Yeah. We'll give you the notice when to decelerate.
I think I'll start to concentrate on all of that rather than keeping an eye on what's going on with the others. I assume Luca is more than capable of handling whatever the hell's going on.
Okay. Start to power up the ship. And the ship starts to get ready for launch. Meanwhile, Polly, Elisa, and I guess Luca. Polly would have finished up with Heath and started to head on over to the sick bay. Luca, are we going to assume that you're sort of bringing Effie, or are you? What exactly are we doing with Effie? We're doing the scanners first. Scanners first. Sorry.
Yeah, Effie's staying in the mech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Polly and Elisa are going to try and jerry-rig the scanners to try and find any other bugs on the ship. Okay, so it would take you probably another 10 minutes or so with Heath before you go rig up the scanners to try and find these bugs, Elisa. Polly would sort of say,
"Where did you find these other ones?"
So how much does Polly know already? Because has she literally just seen the wires? How much does she know about the
Just what you
bugs
told
that
her.
I've taken apart? Just what I've told her.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, she's kind of made some inferences.
Just around, Polly. Show me these scanners that you were talking about.
Well, they're the ship scanners. If we go to the scanning station, look.
You can start to see the scanners, the scanning setup start to activate. The ship has very good scanning equipment. It's meant to sort of like scan planets and like suns and those kinds of things. General, it's meant to like deep scan surface of a planet or whatever for resources or for signs of life, those kinds of things. And it's a science vessel. There's like research stations with biological sort of containment and those kinds of things here. That's what the ship is really for. I mean, the whole like central portion of the ship is probably devoted to that kind of thing.
Okay. Hey, Effie, can you show me how this works?
I mean, Polly.
Polly, let's try that again. Polly, can you show me how this works?
Yeah, okay. So this is the long range scanner right here. Okay, and this is the short range scanner.
Okay.
And this is the representation of her ship.
So where are the scanners actually based on the ship? Where does it scan from? Where's the origin of the scanner? Where's the...
Oh, well, it's in two spots really. There's one in the fore area of the ship and one in the aft area.
One in the where?
Well, the front of the ship and the back of the ship.
Oh, all right, okay. And there's like the same in both parts, or they're different in each of the...
Well, the short range scanner is basically in the front of the ship, and the long range scanner is in the back of the ship or the aft.
Okay.
Why?
So, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I've just got a curious mind, Polly. So, Polly, where are you from? I've never really had a chance to chat.
Is this a good time to chat?
Still trying to learn out what that is really, but now's a better time than any.
She's like raising her eyebrows, like, and she's sort of putting her hands up, like, in a questioning manner.
I just asked you a very simple question. I mean, how do you know Dr. Prism?
Well, I worked with him for a while.
Oh?
Yes?
How did you meet?
Perhaps we should modify the scanners?
Maybe we should just talk about this first. How did you meet?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Because of the reasons that you were just talking about.
Why should I trust you with my friends' lives? Tell me that.
I've done nothing but help them.
Oh, that is not a direct answer. I'm over here freaking the fuck out.
I don't know what else I can tell you.
I think you've already told me all I need to know.
Are we going to modify these or not?
It depends what you mean by modify.
Look, if you found what you found, what I think you found, then it would be better for us if we get rid of them, yes?
You're working for them, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
That's not an answer.
Working
Ollie.
for whom?
Them.
Them
Polly,
who? Elisa, I don't know what's wrong with you. The only thing that I've done ever since I met you was try to help. And if you don't want to trust me, then that's fine. Then get out of here. I'll do it myself.
Lisa takes one step backwards and just watches her. I'm not touching anything.
Fine.
But I'm sure as hell gonna watch you.
It doesn't matter, Elisa. Are you still seeing things?
Traitors. Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, Lisa.
She's gonna start hitting buttons.
How much of this is Elisa familiar with, this technology? Is this technology that she's seen before?
It's maybe not your area of expertise.
But I'd be able to follow what was going on without her telling me. Like,
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's probably a few things you don't recognize, but
mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Just gonna stay and watch her. See if she's doing what she's saying she's doing.
okay. Yeah, give me a hacker fix roll.
12.
Yeah, it looks like she's modifying the scanners.
Okay.
It's going to take some time. It'll take some time for all this to sort of go down anyway. For her to modify them, for Wyatt to accelerate, get on course, decelerate, do all that shit. It's going to take a few hours, just like it took hours for you guys to get to the Blink 8 in the first place. So it'll probably take her a while to do that, maybe an hour or so, to modify the scanners. She's essentially, what looks like she's doing is she's modifying the short range scanner to essentially focus on the ship and look for a very specific kind of thing. There'd be a few times where she'd stop and she'd be like, she'd probably just say,
Can you hand me what you found? I need to search for signals that are compatible with that.
Show me how you're doing that.
Okay. I'm modifying the frequency here. And then I'm changing the range of the scan here. And then I'm I'm trying to have it look for a specific frequency. Access to the OmniNet here. Any other questions?
That just about covers it. She like releases a handful of things into the air and they just like float towards her. I think Elisa's gonna really quite enjoy watching her like try and pull them all out of the air.
Yeah. Oh, Polly. This is probably one of the first times you've seen Polly like pissed off. She looks fucking angry as shit. Like she's just grabbing the stuff and she's just mumbling, like pushing the buttons, like.
Trust me, just been trying to help.
And yeah, so she's gonna modify the scanner. Eventually, she'll just kind of motion towards you.
Okay. Okay.
She's gonna motion towards the 3D like representation of the ship.
Okay.
And you can see like all these like little pinpoints of light that are just kind of like highlighted. The hangar area is mostly clear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you see that there's 12 other signals on board the ship, sort of scattered throughout most of this. Scattered through most of like the central and forward parts of the ship.
You actually did scan for them.
Of course I did. What else did you think I was scanning for?
Can't be too careful, Polly, okay?
Think I was trying to scan for more of Stu's photos?
That's not what I thought you... Just... Okay.
What did you expect from me?
What I expect from everyone. Polly, what I expect from everyone.
We've talked about this so many times before. I don't know why you won't trust more people.
What do you mean we've talked about this so many times before?
Elisa, we've had similar conversations before.
We've never spoken before.
Yes, we have.
We have never spoken before.
Yes, we have.
We have I've never spoken to you before.
You don't remember. Do you want to see the tapes?
What tapes?
Our interviews. You had many sessions with us.
Us?
Dr. Prism and myself.
No, it was just Dr. Prism. I didn't meet you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You're trying to make me think that I'm crazy. I see what you're doing. It's evil. You're just trying to make me
Elisa,
think that I'm mad, and I'm not.
I'm not doing anything of the sort.
Yes, you are.
The treatment affects your memory. You're being selective with your memory.
I'm not being selective about anything. I just don't believe you. I just don't believe you.
Follow me. Let's get rid of our problem first. Okay?
I need to go. I need to go. I'm running. I want to go see Geist. I'm running
Elisa!
back to Geist's neck. Running.
Elisa! It's not going to help! Elisa!
Off you go. Where are you rushing to?
Geist. Go
Okay.
see. Go see Geist.
Okay.
Go
So
see
Luca,
Effie.
I guess you would have brought Effie there, or do you think you would have waited for Elisa and Polly?
Would have waited.
Would have
We were
waited.
told to leave her in the mech.
Okay. So you're there with Effie in the mech. You hear this rambunctious clomping rushing your way.
Everything all right? We able to...
Wake her up. Wake her up. Will she wake up? I'm just gonna like slap her face, climb over everyone, and just like slap her face repeatedly. Effie, wake up! Effie, wake up! Wake up! Effie, wake up! Wake up! Effie, wake up!
Elisa, what's the matter? Elisa, come here. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was short with you. I'm sorry. There. What is happening? You have been very erratic since we've met back up with you. It's making us hard to read you. And what's going on? She's asleep. She has to rest. Remember.
I just don't know what's real and what's not anymore. And I think I'm trying to help.
Well, a lot of this is very hard to understand. I don't understand a lot of it either. But as far as I know, this is real. But I'm not sure what to say besides, I guess it is. What happened? Do we not have any more bugs on the ship?
There's loads.
Did we take care of them?
I think Polly's doing it. I don't know. Maybe she's just planting more. I don't know.
I'm very sorry that I was short with you earlier. We're all very tense about everything. About Heath, about Effie, about Polly, and for a little bit about you for a bit. And I'm sorry. We're all very confused. But
Me too.
we need to tell each other and communicate when we are when we need to, and when we are having a worry or something. What's going on is what I'm trying to. Why are you all right? You walked off with Paul and now you've run in here. I'm not Effie, but I'm here right now.
I'm just tired now. I'm so angry and I'm so confused and I don't know who I can trust. And then everybody keeps shouting at me and I'm just trying to help. And then Polly finds bugs and then she tells me that we've talked before and I don't even remember her. Luca, I don't even remember her. How is that possible? Maybe everybody's right. Maybe I am mad. I mean, it sure would explain a lot, right?
I don't think you're mad. But you are very confused, and that's all right. I think we need to all, as a team and as friends, communicate what we are planning, thinking, and what our worries are. I have to admit, you not responding earlier when I asked about everything, and you walk off without even any sort of inkling of answering me.
There were bugs. There was bugs
I
right
know
in
that.
front of
I
me.
know
There was
now. I understand that now, but without any, it just seemed as if you were ignoring me. And that's very frustrating. But I get it now. And I thank you. And I know not many people have, so I will. Thank you for helping.
You're thanking me.
I'm thanking you. Thank me if he's asleep, but
And I go over and I puppetry her jaw for a bit and I go, thank you.
There, she said it. Would you like a hug?
A hug?
Yeah, a hug. What friends do, it's what family does. You look like you may want a hug. I know I do.
You're gonna touch me.
Only if you would like a hug. I don't have to hug you.
Oh.
It's all right. We don't have to hug.
You
Just pretend I'm hugging you.
And I just hug the air for a bit in front of me.
There.
Thank you. So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here and make sure she's all right. She hasn't moved at all. She's in a pretty deep sleep.
Do you trust Polly?
Not sure. Haven't had a reason not to. But if I think about it, it could. She hasn't, like I said, haven't given me any reason to not trust her. You trust her?
I don't know. She seems to know things about me that I don't remember telling her. She says that we've spoken before and she makes me angry.
You don't have to like her. But there is a lot that has happened at the facility that is very unexplainable about my memory. It's frustrating, duh. But I just have to kind of accept it. I don't really know if what they've done. Could I change it? No. Could I get angry at it? Yes. Could it keep me down? Duh. I try not to. Try to just move forward every step, every day, and try to get out of this mess we're in.
How did you get to be this way?
Which way?
This way.
I eat a lot.
I don't mean that. I just mean, like, kind.
I used to not always be this way. It's amazing what a firstborn will do for you. Never thought I'd be a fatherly type, but when I met little Lily, my life changed.
You must be a really good dad. Where is she now?
She's not around anymore.
What do you mean she's not around anymore?
Luca, can you roll me a flat d20, please?
She's okay, right?
Luca. What's the last memory that you have about when you committed murder?
There's a lot of blanks in the timeline of this traumatic event. I think the things that he remembers is landing a spaceship, getting into the station. He remembers people chatting to him and talking, but they were just a chorus of drones as he ignored them. And the next thing he remembers is he remembers breaking into entering a code that was written on his hand into a security terminal. And the doors to the office opening. And a very worried officer kind of cuts out there, and he then remembers his hands hurting, his knuckles bleeding, and then looking at a caved-in officer's helmet. And then it kind of starts to get a little bit more lucid when he is on the manacles in some sort of transport ship. And then he remembers still everything from Scorpa, the prison planet he was on.
In a series of sort of like flash cuts, all that stuff starts to roll through your memory again. What do you think it looks like for Elisa as this is running through your memory? Do you have a physical reaction?
I think when she, during the pause of "You must be a great father," I think that's probably when this memory reel starts. And I think she sees him fight back tears. Sigh, a very wavery, short-breathed sigh, one filled with anger, eyes focused on something, and then maybe he just like looks back at her and a tear rolls down his cheek, and he just tries to wipe it into his mutton chops.
Luca, are you... I'm sorry, did I... You looked like you was somewhere else for a minute there.
I was, it's just having a reminder of what life can be, was, and is now. My own memory.
Your own memory.
Unfortunately. It's all right. But, it's a part of who I am. What makes me a good father.
I don't think you've realized, Luca, but there's probably like maybe the seatbelt for Effie.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like wringing it in your hands.
Okay.
Unconsciously. You see like he's squeezing hard too, like his white knuckling
White knuckles.
it. Yeah.
Luca, your
What?
your hand, I'm gonna lean over and put my hand on top of his, like really slowly. Just put my hand on top of his and just like pull his fingers away, but I'm not trying to snatch his hand away. I'm just kind of trying to like show him what his hand is doing and just like let him know it's gonna be okay, but just in one.
Yeah. He loosens his grip and looks up at you, and you see more tears now stream down his face.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am hungry. I'm gonna go with you. Could you watch here for a bit? I'm gonna go get some nut sauce.
Wait.
What?
Would you like a hug? You look like you might need one.
I would like a hug.
She like breathes in and kind of like puts our arms out, but in like a really like, this is completely foreign, like body's really rigid, like puts our arms out to hug him, like.
Yeah. Then he.
Oh, Elisa.
And then he goes in for a big hug.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's probably a good place for us to take our break.
Still no answers.
But character growth.
But character growth.
My heart, Myth. My heart.
My heart.
That's kind of, I'm like, come here, let me look after you. And as Elisa, I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Oh my God.
Your arms probably don't even go around the front of him. They're probably like just like they reach like a rib. Good job. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. I'm sure everybody needs a quick break here. So we're going to be back in just a few minutes, everybody. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all these wonderful people. Follows are free. Make them happen. And make sure that if you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime, you throw it their way. Get yourself some emotes. It's September, damn it. Go use the things and the stuff. Because Twitch. Yeah, just get yourself a new sub. They're half off. You get you get extra money on your bits, I think, as well. I think it's like 10% or something. But there's a whole lot of bonuses for September, so go ahead and give them some love. Make it happen. Otherwise, if you want to help support Table Story, one of the best ways you can do that is to head on over to our Patreon, tablestory.tv/pledge. We've got amazing things on our Patreon in regards to podcasts. We've got character art. We've got wallpapers. We've got interviews. We've got a crazy deal. If you're into New Monera, we have an amazing bundle that's up there right now for $3 and above. It's like $50 worth of stuff. It's pretty amazing. Go check that out. Get a ton of stuff over there. Head on over and show some love. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be back in just a few minutes with some more Zero.Blue.Orion Emotions episode.
Yeah, the comedy show.
We'll be back in a bit. Welcome back, everybody, to Table Story Zero.Blue.Orion, the feels episode.
So many feels.
So many feels. Effie.
Yes.
I would like to ask you a question.
Sure.
What do you think the last memory you had about Effie Prime was? Or how did you know that it was Effie Prime, I should say?
How did I know that the last memory was Effie Prime?
Yeah. The last memory that you associated with Effie Prime, how did you know that it was her and not you?
Well, because I didn't do those things.
But how can you be sure if it was a memory?
Because the memories that I have don't really feel like when I remember it, I can look and I can see my hands and they look like my hands, but I don't have any emotional response to these memories.
Okay.
So I assume that's how I know that they're Effie Prime and not me. Like when I'm in it and experiencing the memory, I have an emotional response. But when I'm out of it again and I'm Effie, I think back on that and I go, okay, I don't have any emotional response now like you normally would if you were to remember something. Like if you had a nightmare and it was a memory it was something that you had experienced and you woke up and you thought back on it, it would make your heart race thinking about it because you remember it. It actually happened to you. But when Effie dreams about Effie Prime or has a memory of Effie Prime and then comes out of it, she doesn't have that attachment to it. She knows it's an Effie Prime moment.
What's the last one you had?
The last one I had was the building. And it was during the show where the building was burning and she was trying to pull apart the blocks and rescue, I think, her teammates.
Okay. While you're asleep here, there's echoes of that memory. Just sort of sounds echoing in sort of an like a reverberating, almost like you're in some sort of canyon or something, a very large, echoey type space. You can see yourself in this black space.
How?
You can
like
see
if I look down
like,
at my hands.
like first person, like you could see, like look down, you can see yourself.
Okay.
As if
and
you were awake. However, you can tell that you're not awake or something's up because there's an infinite black space around you. As if there was a sort of shallow, less than an inch of water on the ground. You are wearing your normal clothes except your feet are bare. And you can feel this sort of cold water beneath your feet. What do you do?
There's nothing but darkness around me.
Mm-hmm.
I reach down and I touch the water.
Okay. You're somehow illuminated. Like, it's as if there's an ambient light.
It's like a dream, is what you're saying, sort of? Okay.
Yeah. You touch the water. There's ripples that start to move outwards.
I think I do the first thing that I would do during a memory of Effie Prime, and I try to recall information, which I guess is also the answer to your question.
You try to recall information?
Yeah, because when I usually have an episode with Effie Prime, I can try to recall information like, where am I? Okay. And then it'll be redacted, is for lack of a better term. Like I cannot recall the information. It just comes up blank. So I'm wondering, my first thought is I'm wondering if where I am is redacted. And that's why I can't see anything.
Okay.
But I can still feel everything.
Okay. And again, the water under your feet is kind of cold. It's not like ice cold, but it's cold.
Okay.
And as the ripples spread outwards from you, one of the ripples seems to rebound as if it hit something. When you look at the origin of the ripple, suddenly there you are, doing the same thing. As if it's a mirror.
I move my head slowly to see if it does the same thing, I guess.
It doesn't.
Holy shit.
She's looking at you.
Is she wearing the same thing I'm wearing?
No. She was at first, but she's not anymore.
Where am I?
No, where am I?
Who are you?
Don't you know?
No, I mean, are you one of us or are you her?
You have to know where I am. Think.
What?
Can't you remember?
Can I remember what?
Where they are. Where I am.
I don't know who you are.
Think.
She's starting to freak me out a little bit. Do I remember trying to remember back and then falling asleep in the mech, being really tired? Do I remember talking to Elisa?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fucking dreaming. I try to remember.
Roll me a flat d20, please.
20.
Okay. She changes. Person in front of you
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable.
the person in front of you sorry, I'm trying to find the exact text here.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just having a heart attack.
I figured.
Oh, no.
The person in front of you changes. It's no longer you. You see two people. Do you think you recognize them?
Is it based off my role, or do you want me to just answer?
Just your answer.
Sure, yeah.
What do Nicholas Moore and his brother look like? Reid. What do Reid and Nicholas Moore look like?
I don't know if I would know what Nicholas looks like. I have no reason to know what Nicholas looks like, but I know what Reid looks like. Wait. Yeah. I could, maybe. But I'm not at Effie Prime, so I have seen him before, but I don't know if I would know. Like, I recognize him from Effie's unit.
What do Nicholas Moore and Reid Moore look like?
They're very similar. Reid is taller, dark brown hair. I think he has green eyes. His brother has brown eyes. They're very athletic build. They look like they play a sport or do something sort of, you know, heavy on physical side of things. And I imagine they're standing there pretty assertively, the both of them.
Okay. They look assertive. And you can see that they're both like staring at you.
Yeah.
And they both say, "Where are we, Effie? Where am I?"
How should I
Effie.
know? I don't even know who you are. Every time I try to think of your name, it's just comes up blank. I don't know who you are.
Effie, where are we?
I don't know. How should I know?
You know, Effie. Where are we?
Do I know?
Roll me another flat D20, please.
9.
When he says this to you, what do you think you would picture in your head? Like, how would you try and access this information in your head?
I went to the last time I had a memory where I saw him in it. He was piloting a mech and something went wrong and they were shouting at each other over the comms, and they broke protocol by talking about like where they were. But the last time I had this memory, everything was, redacted or erased after. So it would be like they would start to say something and then it would just be black. Like what they would say, their mouths would move, but nothing would come out, no sound. And when he would get out of his mech to show maybe a landscape or anything identifiable where I might be able to recognize where they're from, it would be like really blurred out. It was very disorienting. But that's the only time I think I've ever been in a situation where I might be able to know where they were.
Okay.
So I could maybe try to pull up the memory and try to
You're trying
unblur it.
you're trying to sort of grasp at memories that are close to what he's asking.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of association, right? Like trying to remember by association.
Yeah.
Like
Memory
when people
palace.
when people try and recall like where they lost something, they try and recall their last steps or whatever. You're just trying to dial it in. And when you try and make the connections, you just can't get there. When you look back up at Nicholas and Reid, they change.
And I don't know their names, correct? I know you're saying them so that everybody knows who you're talking about, but I don't know their names, do I?
You do.
Holy shit, okay.
And when you look back up at them, you see you again. Hair's different. Clothing's different.
Oh god, it's Effie Prime. What does the hair look like?
It's red.
Red Star.
Luca, and Elisa. Effie starts breathing really heavily as you guys are having your hug.
Effie?
She's waking up, I think. Not sure. What do we do here?
Check she's breathing. Is she breathing? She's breathing. We can hear her breathing. Of course she's breathing. Are you okay?
Should I get Polly?
No, don't get Polly.
All right.
Okay. Effie?
She starts
Effie?
murmuring something in her sleep. What do you think you're murmuring, Effie?
Star? What did she say? Did you hear that?
I don't know. Effie, it's Elisa and Luca. We're here. Hi, Effie.
Effie?
Can you hear us?
Effie, it's Luca. Red Panda. Are you, hello? She's still, I think she's having a dream.
Yeah, she's murmuring a little bit more.
Effie Prime. Reid.
Reid?
Red Star.
Or
Effie? Reid? Are you talking to Reid, Effie?
Yeah,
Red Star.
I was.
What did he tell you?
I know where he is.
You know where he is? Oh my god. Effie, where is he?
Who's she talking to?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It's okay, Effie. It's okay. You don't have to remember now, but you know. But she knows. She knows.
I know what's happening. What is she talking about here?
Oh my gosh.
Everything's blurry.
It's okay.
Background's still blurry.
What can you see?
I know your name.
My name?
Your name is Reid.
Her breathing starts to stabilize. She stops murmuring.
Effie. I think she's waking up.
Right. What was that? What?
She sort of returned to the same state that she was in.
I think she had a memory. And Luca, I'm not mad.
Didn't say you were. But what did she read? Red Star? Who's Red Star?
It's classified.
Aren't you gonna tell me? Huh?
I think we need to talk to Effie because she knows far more than I do. She just doesn't know that she does yet. You see, that's why I had to find her, Luca. That's why I had to come back for her, because she knows where he is.
Red
and I have
Star.
to find him. No, not Red Star. That's something to do with her, I think.
Right? Should we tell everybody else?
No. We need to wait for Effie.
Why not?
Because this is her. This is her story. I don't want to tell it for her. We need to wait for her.
All right.
But it's good, Luca. This is good. This is good news.
Okay, I believe you. Now I just can't wait for her to tell me the story.
Neither can I. Neither can I.
I'm so confused still.
It's okay. It's okay. This is right. This is what I came back for. I had to come back and I had to find Effie because there's somebody that I'm looking for, and I knew that she would know, but I didn't know that she would know that she would know. And now she knows where he is.
All right.
Hello, this is Polly. Can the rest of you hear me okay? I can hear you, Polly. Yes, we're all clear. I found the rest of the bugs.
We should probably check the scan, Luca, just in case. We should go and check it. Make sure she's not lying to us.
All right,
Ship's all clear.
I'll stay here. I don't know what or how to
Please
do that.
bring Effie to the medical bay as soon as you can.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
All right, be right here.
Okay. Do you need help? Like she says completely. Do you
I'm
need
not
help?
bringing her. We'll go there and we will scan and make sure all the bugs are taken care of, and then I'll come back and get her.
No. We need to take her with us straight away.
Didn't
We
you
can't
just
leave her
say
on her
you're
own.
not trusting her.
So
Trust
leave her
Polly?
here.
Leave her here, close the mech. We tell Polly, we scan, make sure she's saying the right things, and then we come back and pick her up.
We need to make sure that she's okay first. I want to stay with Geist more than I want to know if Polly is lying.
That's fine. Fine with me.
I open up the mech again and I take her out.
Okay.
So we're going to see Polly. So
Okay.
There.
Fair. So, you go to the research area, like where the scanner station was. She's not there. She went to the medical bay.
Mhm.
Right.
So you guys head there.
I want to check while we're in the scanner room. I want to check that. I want to mimic the steps that she taught me to see if those lights still light up.
Okay. Investigate or research.
Mm-hmm.
You have one
Oh, that's-
accuracy since she showed you how to do this.
That's way easier than a Go XLR memory game. I thought you were gonna be like beep beep boop.
Yeah, you gotta mimic the sounds.
You gotta remember. You gotta mimic the sounds from the scene before.
Wax Stevens says.
Yeah, it's a game of Simon.
So one accuracy, investigate.
I've already done my investigate. I didn't do one accuracy, but it was a 20.
Oh, it's not coming through.
Oh, it's come through on my screen. Let me send you a.
I believe you. It's just fucking.
So you know
Nice
I'm
roll,
not
Tony.
lying.
Roll 20.
Yeah, mine crashed too.
I think roll 20 took a dump here.
I sent you a screenshot on Discord so you know I'm not lying.
She hacked it.
I didn't hack it. Oh, your connection to the server, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Just
that
got
server's
interrupted.
just.
Okay. Yeah, so you put it in the same way, and it looks like nothing. You don't, there's none of these bugs
Nothing.
left.
Okay. Can I check specifically in Wyatt's mech? Because I don't know if what I planted would necessarily be on the same signal as the one that she put in the ones that were connected to the OmniNet. So I want to check specifically there to see if there's anything showing up.
You set it up for like a local record, right?
Uh-huh.
So I guess it's just hooked up straight up to your data pad.
Mm-hmm. But there's no kind of weird frequency or anything. I just want to know if it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. Cool. All right. I look at Luca. It looks like they're gone. I mean, it looks like they're gone on the scanners, but I don't know if she might have fixed it. We don't know.
All right. And we have to trust her. Where? Probably the medical bay. That makes more sense.
Why do you trust people so easily? Like, you always think people are good. Why do you think people are good?
Well, we have no choice right now. Are you going to stay here and keep scanning the ship?
I mean, I could.
Just said moments ago you were more worried about Effie's health than you were about the bugs on the ship. And now
I
you're
am.
more worried about the bugs on the ship.
I am, but she's with you, so
All right.
No.
Well, if you want to stay here, you can. I'm going to bring
No,
her to the
let's-
medical bay.
no, let's stay together. Effie would want us to stay together. Let's stay together.
All right. But I need you to open the door. Can't do it myself here.
Oh, okay.
I'm like
okay.
struggling, trying to kick the door panel.
She like darts round him, like pushes the door open.
Thank you. A couple more of those in the way, so I'm going to need you to take point here.
she's like she's running alongside him because
Clomp,
his
clomp,
steps are
clomp,
like
clomp,
big
clomp.
and hers are like tiny, and so she's like running in front of him and like running and opening the doors as he's like literally just like racing through them.
Speed clomping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you head to the medical bay. Polly's there. She says,
Okay, you can put her up on the table here.
What are you gonna do to her, Polly?
I'm gonna monitor her vitals.
Okay. Yep. You go.
I just awkwardly place
Polly's
it on the
given Elisa the death stare.
And Elisa is giving it right back to her.
Okay. Here you are.
This is one of those situations where all men are afraid. It's just our inherent nature. When we see this stare happening, it's just like
terrifying.
I'm gonna wait on the outside of the door here. I'll just be right outside.
Luca, you should stay in here with.
All right, I'll stay here.
She'd want us to stay together.
I'm staying here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
yeah, it's that anime spark. Yeah. They're giving each other the death stare, and Polly's like pushing buttons without looking at them, you know, like staring at Elisa. Just and how long does the stare last here, Elisa?
Elisa is not going to break. She's way
Seems
too
like
stubborn.
forever.
Okay.
She is way too stubborn. She's not breaking.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a flat d20.
That's a 14.
14 minutes.
Okay. It looks like Polly's the first to break. And she's just gonna kind of like start to look at the vitals for Effie.
Well, her vitals are okay. It looks like she's just sleeping. Did anything else happen?
Oh, that's what we're going with.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, you're clearly threatened.
Oh boy.
So she's going to be okay, is what you're saying, right?
It looks like she's just extremely tired.
So what do you want to do to her now?
Let her sleep. She's in deep REM sleep.
That's good, right?
Yes?
Okay, all right.
She's going to need some time to recover.
Perfect.
The last time that you all had these memories, it took about a day. Well, I'm going to get some other work done.
Okay.
If there's any
What other work
change
is
in her...
that?
Well,
I mean,
have
you
to-
can tell us now. You disabled all the bugs. You can tell us how you met Dr. Prism now, right? That's why you wouldn't tell me before, right?
Yes. It's not as complicated as you think in terms of me meeting Dr. Prism.
Okay, so how did you meet?
I was a member of the Union Science Bureau, and I had received an opportunity to try some new research in a field that interested me and that I specialize in, which is bioengineering.
I'm gonna
Dr.
look at
Prism
Luca.
is known as one of the, foremost scientists in regards to bioengineering in all of Union. It was an opportunity to work with someone that was, the head of his field. I applied, and I got the job.
All Perfect. Great. Perfect. That's what we wanted to hear. Right?
I think she's just looking at Luca and looking at Polly, looking at Effie, looking back to Luca again. Do
Right?
you always believe people this quickly?
I don't want to be in this room anymore.
That's not really a valid reason to believe people.
I am very uncomfortable. I'd like to leave the room if I could. If it's I don't need to be around to
It just feels like all the shadows are darker in the room and like
So,
Any other questions?
so what are you saying about these memories then?
Each one of you had interviews at different points of your treatment.
Okay, you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm not a child.
I didn't say that you were. As I said, I have the videos. If you'd like to see them, you're welcome to.
I think I'm like sneaking sideways glances at Luca, like hoping that he's there for backup, but just realizing that he's just trying to find any excuse to just escape this conversation. I'm basically on my own. Fine, show us these so-called videos. Show us.
I would like to see my videos if you have them.
All right, I'll get everything together.
Perfect.
Excuse me.
she's gonna walk off. We're gonna switch scenes. Wyatt. Have you been watching everything that's been going on? Did you load up an anime? I mean, what's going on?
I think
you
it
got
depends on
OmniNet access again.
How difficult it has been for me to fly the thing.
I mean, it's not easy, but
I don't think I've been very good at flying this thing, really. So I feel like I would concentrate on that if it's been rough.
Okay, let's get a roll from you then. Give me a piloting roll.
What? 16.
Yeah, no problem. You're staying on course. You've already begun the deceleration process. You've probably gotten a comm at this point from Tivius's shuttle.
USB Epiphany.
Yeah, Wyatt.
Yeah. Alright. Coming up on the detachment now. Stay on course and decelerate, and we should be there maybe 30 minutes. Alright. Have me a nice hot dinner yet? Prepared? Hot dinner? Yeah, I'm hungry. You can go to the fucking galley and get it yourself. Oh. You think you got a fucking maid coming to your room? I wasn't sure whether you were doing sort of like an all-in taxi service or whether it was like... What the fuck do you think this is, mate? Oh, you're sort of working for me now, right? No. What did they say? No? You sure? Positive. Yeah? You won't really... You could check my clearance though. Just see maybe if you could just find out before I get there just where. I know what your clearance is. Yeah? Are you sure? Because you couldn't find out before. Listen here. When we get on my fucking ship, you better get your shit together. You understand? If there's any of this disrespect bullshit, we're gonna have it sorted real quick. Yeah, well, that's why I'm asking about the hierarchy exactly. Just in case, you put a foot out of line. I am the captain. Yeah, but I might be a general. Nothing. You're the nothing. I might be the general. I could be the admiral. No. Well, you know. You can't be the admiral. Well, that's what I'm asking you to find out. I already did find out. You're not the bloody admiral. You're nothing. You have no rank. Yeah. That's because it's sort of like redacted. Redacted? Yeah, it's redacted information. It's all classified, so you don't actually know information, but your rank is not classified. Yeah, well, I want some proof of that when I get there, and some dinner. You want fucking proof? Yeah. Alright, I'll send you some fucking proof. And as for the dinner, I got some fucking dinner for you too. Good. Yeah. Good soldier. Good job. Good job, soldier.
You start to get a video response.
Oh, bloody hell, FaceTiming me.
You turn it on.
Alright, let's see. Is it going to be the cock and balls, the arse, or is it going to be a middle finger? Well, he's on duty, so I'd probably go a middle finger.
No, hit the button.
Oh no, it's full ass.
Yeah, should've known. There's your fucking dinner, you fucking twat! Yeah, we'll see. I'll have you court-martial. Yeah, when we get to Mars.
Communication's over.
Yeah. But carry on. If it's been relatively easy, I've probably kept an eye on the cameras just to check that no one's killing anyone. There's a moment where Luca is hugging Elisa, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm about ready to speak over to Tannoy or something, and then they suddenly turn around and start dealing with something with Effie, so I think I probably leave it. And then other than that, I think that's all I'm really doing, keeping an eye on that, just flying the ship. We can deal with all this shit later on.
Okay. So, ship begins to decelerate. You've got the detachment on your scanners at this point. You can see several ships. It looks like Tivius's course is setting him for the ship over here, which is identified as the Seraph.
Oh, well. Of course he'd be in the Seraph. Thinks he's some sort of fucking angel.
Okay. You see their shuttle head aboard the ship, and you get probably some more coordinates fed in. There's some landing lights set up to land in the docking area of the ship. We head on in.
Landing. Yeah, I think I'll probably put a thing out over the comms as well to everyone, and probably just say something like.
Right, we're approaching Tivius's ship now. It's called the Seraph. Probably going to be a bunch of Union shitlords. So, we'll be there in about 10 minutes. So prepare yourselves. Also, I notified their medical team. I don't know if you need it, Polly or Luca or whatever the fuck you lot are doing in that room. Alright, well, 10 minutes and then arrival. And has anyone seen Stu?
10 minutes for arrival. Yeah.
Stu's on board, right? It's just that I feel like we might have left him behind.
Hello?
Oh, Stu, oh, there he is.
Are you on board?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, I've been on board the entire time. I've just been doing some research.
Research.
You know, I mean, I'm not going to go to Mars and not be prepared.
Well, it's Mars. What could you need to know about it? Everyone knows everything about Mars.
That just shows how much you know, because actually that's wrong. You don't know anything about Mars, obviously.
Well, I know it's called Mars.
Okay, what else?
It's a planet.
Okay, what else?
Ridgetofts and that.
Okay, what else?
It's the first of the terraforming movement of humanity.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. So maybe you know a couple of things, but I bet you don't know the hit movie that's out there right now.
Why are you talking about hit movies?
Because this is Mars, people! Why are we not focusing on the fact that this is Mars?
Why is he still with us?
Yelling right now.
He really said the same thing about you.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, same.
Okay, all right, that's all right. Let's tone it down, all right? Easy, you two. All right, so what have you been, what have you learned?
Pretty much just about everything that there is to know about the social life, the upper class around Mars, and some of the best movies, production companies, famous people, you know, fashion.
All the important stuff I hear. All right. Perfect.
Yeah, all the important stuff. I've learned all of it. I am 100% ready for this.
I have a horrible feeling this information is going to be very useful at some point.
I have 100% faith.
All right. Well, I'm bringing us into land, and yeah, Luca, keep an eye on Elisa. Yeah, we'll probably have to put her in a brig.
I have her. Don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, there's no need to be rude about me. You don't even know me.
Yeah, no one knows you except for the Ownic Ascendancy.
I know
really well.
Oh, come on, let's not fight. Let's have a good time, guys. It's Mars.
It's not quite Mars. First of all, we've got to get on this twat ship.
Not in Mars yet.
He's going to lord it all over you. He's going to lord it all over you. Trust me, he's going to come stomping in here. You're on my ship now. I've got a big dick, and he hasn't. All right?
So, basically every director I've ever worked with.
Yeah, except this one's got a micro penis.
So, basically every director I've ever worked with.
Right, I guess so, yeah. I guess, yeah, probably will be the same. Same experience. He does have a micro penis, though. It's really weird.
I get it. You said,
it doesn't run in the family. You know, it's really strange, that. All right, I'm glad it is,
You feel the need to say that you don't have one, then honestly, I'm starting to doubt
I'm not saying I don't have one, but what I am saying is that Tivius has got one.
Yeah.
All right, but it doesn't run in the family as an addendum to that. All right? That's why he's so fucking stuck up.
So if you would like, Wyatt, I can get you some tweezers for your alone time in candy.
No, but I haven't got one. No, but that's not what I was saying. I was saying that he's got one. You know what I mean? That's why he's such a bastard.
I think he'd probably appreciate that. I think, Luca, he'd probably
That's
appreciate
why I come
that.
across as such a
Maybe
nice guy.
Maybe that would stop him from being
When I'm
such a
next to
jerk,
him.
you know? Maybe he would just
I
let it out a little
I would
bit
bring
and
it,
he'd feel a
but
bit
I'm not
better.
allowed to leave the medical bay because Effie is still...
Explains everything about him psychologically, though, doesn't it? That he's got a micro penis. That's why he's such a...
Can we stop focusing on the micro penis?
Well... Yeah, well, mate, yeah, that's probably a good idea. He'll probably get really pissed off with you and they got guns in the Union. Don't mention it, but be aware of the fact that he's got a micro penis.
The only thing that I'm aware of is we're going to Mars, and the only thing I want to be thinking of right now is going to Mars, not micro penises. I swear I'm going to have like some sort of slip, and I'm going to accidentally say micro penis if I keep thinking about
God,
this.
don't mention the micro penis to Tivius. He's going to go mental.
Yeah.
Doesn't like anyone knowing about it, you know. Claims it's a medical condition. They couldn't do anything about it, even with all the technology we've got now.
From a micropenile colony.
Yeah,
well,
you did.
No, because that would mean I'm from one as well, which is not the case. All right, what I'm saying is that he's got
We're
one.
all quite sure that it's the case.
Are you in denial, Wyatt?
I mean, you wouldn't be laughing about it,
No.
joking about it, and talking about it, and being so adamant that it wasn't you about it if you didn't actually
Right, well, I'll show you mine later on. I'll show you mine later on. You can all have a good look at it, all right?
I'm not being funny, but I think that I would rather see
And then you
basically
ask
anything
Tivius.
in the world.
You ask Tivius. Tivius won't show you his, and you know why? Micro size. All right?
I'm drowning you guys out with the latest music from Mars.
Okay, well, we are coming into land now. Everyone stay in your seats. Keep your arms and legs inside the USB Epiphany at all times, and if you are a spy, make sure you declare that upon arrival. Okay, 8900? Make sure you declare it upon arrival if you are a spy. Alright.
8900's a spy?
He's not a spy.
Yes, she is. Closing down comms, shipwide.
Alright, okay. Talk to you in a bit.
Shut down all comms on the ship. And then like bring the thing in and do the follow the lights or whatever, you know, and the ship.
Okay. Ship comes in for a landing. And I think the place is about what you'd expect. It's a military kind of ship. There's a lot of grays and those kinds of things. You can see a lot of sort of Union iconography all over the place, and there's like crew that's kind of like lined up in the landing area, and you can see that Tivius and his guard have gotten off the ship. And he's kind of like waiting for you outside. We can assume, I guess, everybody's lined up and ready to get off the ship, or no?
Yeah, I'm holding hands with 8900.
I'm sorry.
Not really. I'm not.
Don't think that's a true fact, Brett.
Character development.
Okay,
I'm making sure that she's within my line of sight, though. I'll watch her first.
Polly would have, I guess, had like that hover gurney kind of thing. That you had before with
oh, fuck off.
Elisa on it.
Hey, games.
She's you guys get off the ship, and Tivius like walks right over to you, Wyatt. He's got 4 other people behind him that look like kind of like badasses.
Hey, look, Wyatt, this is what you could be if you'd actually grown up.
I'm beginning to see
a massive twat. No,
there's
I
this.
be anything like him.
There's this kind of like irregular mirror between the two groups here. You see your kind of like group on one side, and you see like Tivius's group on the other side. And Tivius is gonna say, "You wanted to know your fucking rank? Well, we're gonna fucking find out. I want to see exactly what the fuck you learned. When your friend wakes up, we're gonna meet in the simulator."
Oh no, I'm so scared. Listen, you're gonna get your ass fucking wrecked, mate. Alright? We are the most elite Lancer team in the entire universe now, alright? And I'm the very best of them, and they're alright. Okay? You see the one that's asleep?
Do you know how
You don't even need to
fucking
wake her
bad?
up. We're going
I
right now.
wish we
I'll
had
take all of you on by
a
myself.
simulator when we were kids, so I could have fucking blown you up into fucking meatballs.
That would have been nice.
Listen, alright? When we was kids, you was a little bit bigger than me, and it's the only reason you were any better at me than anything. Okay? But now, alright?
The reason that I was better than you at everything was because
downloaded
I was
information in my
better
brain.
than you at everything.
Yeah, but not anymore. Not anymore. I'm gonna beat you at your own game, alright?
We'll fucking see.
Yeah? Lancers. Any Lancer you lot want.
Points behind him, and he says, "This is the Seraph's Lancer team. Corporal Angelica Simmons." She steps forward. "Lieutenant Sivan Poole.
Pull what?
Lieutenant
Oh, I
Siren
thought you were saying you can
Bitat.
pull. Let me show you what you can pull.
Lieutenant
tart?
Angelo
You can't just call him
Barnes.
Can't just call him a tart.
And me, Captain Tivius Slate."
The twat. Himself. Codename Twat.
Corporal
Be
Simmons
codenamed
speaks up and
Little
she
Twat.
says,
Codename Wanker.
I pilot the Ashura.
Lieutenant Poole
You sure about
speaks
that?
up and he says,
I pilot the Reaper.
Lieutenant
Well, don't make
Batat.
a joke about that one.
Lieutenant Batat steps forward. She says,
I pilot the Trident.
Try hard, more like. You're gonna need to.
Lieutenant Barnes steps forward.
I pilot the Vagabond.
Vagina Man. You're gonna call you Vagina Man.
And I can't fucking wait
Can you even fly a Lancer?
to shoot the hell out of you in the Hurricane gun.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, and I don't care. All right.
You will real fucking soon. You wake your fucking friend up. We get her straight, and then we're getting in the fucking simulator.
Listen,
I'm
we
sorry,
don't
what are
need
you
her, but
saying
we'll
about
take her.
her?
What? He's saying that he's gonna fucking. He reckons that he doesn't realize how
Shut the
good we
fuck
are.
up.
In Lancers, he thinks that we don't know shit. He doesn't realize what happens if you lose.
If I win, and I will, I get to tell the picnic story.
No.
What's the
All right.
matter, Wyatt? You scared? I thought
right,
you
fine.
were all hard now.
If I win, yeah, I get to fly this big thing all the way to Mars.
10 minutes.
20 minutes. And I can
10
do what I
and a
want.
half minutes.
Yeah, I think I can do a barrel roll in 10.5 minutes in this. Yep. Done. And he gets to eat all your best food.
There.
Joke's on him. Food sucks.
Yeah, that's why I know you got a secret stash of
No
shit
deal. No deal.
somewhere. He's got he's got a secret stash of shit somewhere, trust me. He gets your secret stash. Whatever it is. Food, booze, whatever you got, he gets it.
I'll share.
10 and a half minutes. Shitty
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
And
he's like looking Luca up and down.
1 ham.
Told ya. He's got ham. You don't even know what that is.
One ham? That means you have more ham. Deal off.
No, trust me. 1 ham. Yeah, 1 ham. I lean into 8900. Listen, all right, spy or not, you find out where them hams are.
He's not a spy.
We'll be square.
Not a spy.
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
Something from me.
So
Yeah, well, if we can get them
he's gonna.
hams.
So he. You guys probably have like a bet handshake or something that you grew up doing, like whenever it was
Yeah, it's
like
like 14 minutes long.
there's this like
I hate
montage
you,
of like
brother, so much.
explosions and like swirls
It
and
just
shit.
it kept going because he would add something to the end, but then I would add something because I wanted to be the last one to add something, and then he would add a new thing, and then it became a thing about who could actually remember it.
Yeah, it's
Just
I
kept
hate
going.
you so much handshake, but such a brotherly love handshake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes on way too long. And he says,
I'm
You're
picturing
just-
the Parent Trap handshake.
and he's like,
Fucking deal.
Yeah, fucking deal. Easy. No problem.
then the crew starts like laughing behind him.
They have absolutely no idea what they're in for.
They say the exact same thing behind them, like they're like this. It's just a fucking fractured mirror between the two groups here. Yeah, and that's where we're gonna end the session today.
Easy.
Good. Man.
If we don't win this, I'm leaving the campaign. I will not be able to carry. I can't RP through such shame. It will bleed into real life, and I can't handle any more shame in my real life.
That professional embarrassment.
I will be it.
Simultaneously.
It'll kill me.
Oh god, good session, everybody. Good job. Good job.
Good.
So are we going to get to pick which team we fight for?
I think I can disguise this as one of his teammates.
This would be me versus you lot and them. I'd still win.
But yeah, good session, everybody. Good job. Good job. That was a roller coaster. That session. That was a roller coaster. Good job. Sorry you were asleep, BB.
Oh, it's fine. It was amazing.
Sorry, I tried to include everybody as much as I could.
No, it was good. It was really good.
Thank you. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs to wrap everything up, please. PB, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Yes. Hello. Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry. I played Effie / Geist for you today. And you can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I'm also here a couple more times a week. Wednesday, I GM our thriller horror show about a group of people stuck in a time loop. And that's Nocturne. And yeah, go rate and review this podcast, please, on Apple. Please do it. Please, please, please.
You can head on over to tablestory.tv/ZBO if you want to get all the links for everything. Go head on over there. Thank you, PB. Myth?
Thank you.
Hello, I am Mythomatic. You guys can follow me anywhere on the Twitter or the Twitches or anywhere on the internet of the Mythomatic brand. You guys could hang out with me as I role-play in things that usually aren't role-playing games. I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen lately. I've got a lot of Star Citizen things coming up. A lot of great plans for something called Sector Lock, which is like a meta rule set for org versus org battles. So if you guys want to join that, you can. That's me, and I may be live later. I don't know, but yeah, I'll be around. Thanks so much for being here, watching, and role playing with me, everybody.
Thank you so much, Myth. Cola?
Hi, I'm Colo. You can find me everywhere, really. All under hello, it's Colo. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram and I'm on Twitter. But primarily I'm here on Twitch, where I stream full time, and I love space. I play a lot of Elite Dangerous. I'm also still doing my blind playthrough of Skyrim because I'm getting very distracted. It's wonderful. I love it. I've recently met Parthenax, who is a beautiful creature. That was a moment. And I'm really excited about playing the Planet Zoo tomorrow, the beta, because tomorrow, and I'm very excited for it. So I'm going to be squeeing over cute animals for most of the rest of the week. And this was a lovely episode, guys. Thank you. Myth, my heart, it broke and then it came back together again. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Cola. Fist?
Hello, I'm Fist of the Walrus. You can catch me at Twitter or Twitch, Fist of the Walrus, and I've been role-playing a lot of Conan Exiles as of lately as Korgoth the Metal. You can catch me there doing metal shenanigans and whatnot. Other than that, the occasional variety game. But that's pretty much it.
Thank you so much. Just if you didn't think that Fist's voice could go lower, he makes it so. He makes it even more metal.
Then I do Korgoth the Metal. Throat ripper. It hurts. It is.
That's how you know it's metal, man. If you're not bleeding, it's not metal.
Brain vibrated when you got that low.
Oh yes, and I'm sorry. Also a professional emote artist now. I make my own emotes. Totally.
I caught a bit of the spitting.
Yeah. Here it is.
Is it a penis? No one really knows.
Oh wow.
I love it so much.
Thank you, Fist. Brad.
Hello there, it's me, Brad. I'm not doing much on my stream. I'm starting Cube World tomorrow because there's a beta of that coming out. It's a game that I played 5 years ago, I think, and then the guy gave up with it. And then Minecraft got big, and now for some reason he's releasing it on Steam, and apparently has been working on it. But I remember really enjoying it, whether it's an hour or it's a week playing it. I'm going to start that tomorrow if you want to watch that. Other than that, I've got a D&D show called Dying Order, and this Sunday, whether you've watched it, whether you care or not, we have a sort of one-shot happening because we have people going to TwitchCon. TwitchCon is kind of doing a horrible decimation of our shows over this week. but I'm still going to put on a Dying Order episode, but it's kind of a one-shot side story thing that I'm running. The B campaign, yeah. I prepared this whole campaign to be 2 campaigns in one. It's called Living Order, starting on Sunday. So if you want to see that, that's on Sunday. God. I don't know what's going on with the streams this week. Which ones are on and off? We should probably let people know stuff like that as well, right?
Nocturne is a go, so that will be available on Wednesday. And I don't know about Ragtags. I'm assuming
Ragtags
not.
is a no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Simulacrum is not
Simulacrum is
on.
also a no.
Yeah.
There you go.
So Nocturne on Wednesday, and then join us again on Sunday for Dying Order. Otherwise, thank you, and we miss you.
Yes.
Thank
We've
you.
shouted at each other to talk about podcasts today.
What?
Podcast.
So
we
none of
we
you
already
I know
did.
Brad didn't interrupt anyone. It was wild.
So at the beginning of the stream, if you go back and watch, I actually ate an entire pack of 6 donuts so that I wouldn't talk over you.
Just
welcome. I went out and I prepared for it, and I just sat there and was like, "I will eat these donuts."
It's gonna take up
while
3 minutes of my life.
Yeah, and keep my mouth full. I couldn't speak.
Fast forward.
It's like eating crackers and trying to whistle.
Yeah. So every Monday, I'm going to eat 6 donuts
Yeah.
for the foreseeable future, and we'll see how that goes.
Brad can keep his mouth shut.
You're welcome. That's what it takes. I was like, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Donuts.
You made up for it with the tea questions. You're so right, Coochie.
Speaking of tea, how was the tea, Fist? How's the Keurig?
Delicious. I might make myself some more.
If you send me some footage, I will make a very small advertisement, 80s style, of you doing an ad for Keurig or whatever it's called. And then your mission is to become officially sponsored by them.
I'm not sure.
We can do it.
They're dipping into the game section now because of that.
I'll get my people to
don't
speak to
know.
your people. They can speak to their people. We'll work something out. I'm sure we can get it going.
Only the
Right,
best
guys?
elite gamers have a
All you have
Keurig
to
next to
do-
their desk.
Yeah, all you have to do is wear the Flanagan spandex. That's all you
I
gotta
wonder if
do.
they do t-shirts or whatever, and you can just get like a hat and a t-shirt, a wristband,
There's got to be a
with all the
bird.
logos and stuff on it.
101.
Look like
Number one most niche advertisement on Twitch.
It's like Wayne's World.
It's gonna start something big, and then like G Fuel's gonna do K cups for like the Keurig, so you can just get
G cups.
steaming
My G
hot
Fuel.
G-cups.
G-cups.
iPods are 2018. K-Pods are 2019.
I love my G Fuel piping hot.
If it's not burning my tongue, it's not G Fuel.
Raspberry? This is great.
Raspberry and flame flavor.
Like a hot detergent.
As an official ambassador of G Fuel, I can say that it doesn't taste like detergent unless you mix it and cut it with detergent. G Fuel is the best. Thank you for sponsoring G Fuel.
Thank you, Brad. I'm Wax Steven, and I have been your GM of Doom today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, chat, we appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Much love. Thank you for the fan art. I saw Super Mega Punch post some Nero fan art.
So good.
Oh, it was great. Thank you, as always, for hanging out here, chat. We appreciate you. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, PB. Thank you, Fist. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Colo, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. And hopefully we'll see you guys on Wednesday for some Nocturne. Thanks for hanging out with us. And make sure that you hang around on the Discord. We got some crazy stuff happening next week. So you're going to want to be around for that.
What?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Is it the thing?
It
What's
might
the
be.
thing?
It might be. It might be
Oh
the
my
thing.
god, it's the
You're just gonna have to
thing.
join Discord and
It might
find
be.
out.
It might be the
I
thing.
know what it is.
It might be the thing.
For real?
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of Discord, Pumpkinberry, there is a little lore thing about Dying Order on Sunday that I just dropped. A nice little personal lore document for
Are you both trying to kill me?
Yeah, it's in the private.
Yes,
private Dying
we
Order, though,
are.
so you don't get it, but Pumpkinberry gets it. There you go.
Peace out, everybody. We'll see you
Bye.
on Wednesday for
Bye.
Nocturne.
Take
Night.
this way too seriously, don't we?
Oh my god, it's fancy.